Dabbly Duck shooting secret of the day is that overall strength, like having big muscles, is really a non-factor for being a consistent one-motion shooter from the perimeter. Now, if you got a two-motion shot with a higher lift point and a release at the peak of your jump, like I employ when I dabble in the mid-range, you'll obviously need some degree of lower body strength to rise up over your defender. But when shooting from the perimeter with a lower lift point and one-motion mechanic, you should technically be able to cash out without even jumping. So what's the secret? Well, there's a lot of variables at play, but there are common elements across the majority of great shooters. Whether they're in the NBA, your favorite YouTube hooper, or even amongst the high-level pro and collegiate hoopers in the Dabbly cinematic universe. But the one I'm highlighting today is that we all have a violent downward wrist flick as opposed to having a stiff open hand release. Notice how this is a mixed bag of both one and two motion shooters of all shapes and sizes, and yet we all have this one trait in common, with the one motion shooters typically having a greater degree of wrist flexion upon release to offset the lower lift points and elbow angle. The higher the lift point, the less wrist is required. But just look at how floppy my wrist is on the perimeter. So if you're one motion shooter struggling from range and constantly hear use more leg without any success, it might be worth dabbling with use more wrist instead. Quack quack, say back. Make sure to smash that follow button for more content like this.